Cindersmella's Borscht and the Carrot Top Man, written by Andrea and Nicola.
Once upon a time, in a small village just outside Castle Blarneystone, lived a young woman by the name of Cindersmella. Now, the villagers where Cindersmella lived were very mean, for they never shared and were very rude. The only person who was kind and caring was the old beggar woman named Beatrice.
One particularly cold winter's day, Beatrice was feeling unusually hungry, so she went around to the villager's house, asking for scraps of food. As you all know, the villagers don't share, so of course they refused. Feeling hungrier than ever, the old woman limped away in search of her young friend Cindersmella. Coincidentally, Cindersmella was looking for the old woman too. When they finally met, Beatrice told Cindersmella about her troubles and asked if she could help.
"But Beatrice, I'm too scared. The villagers don't like me. I can't do it," exclaimed Cindersmella. Beatrice believed that if Cindersmella tried, she could get all the villagers to work together, so this is what she said. "Cindersmella, I believe in you. You can do anything you put your mind to. You're my little princess. Just hold your head up high and wear your purple scarf with pride." That gave Cindersmella a lot of confidence, so she sped off to town to get all the villagers together.
Once the villagers heard what Cindersmella had to say, they decided to work together to make a delicious borscht. The villagers all ran off to gather ingredients, while Cindersmella went to go ask the prince if he would lend them some meat, for he had the best in the kingdom.
Unfortunately for Cindersmella, Prince Stinks-a-Lot was very greedy and refused to share his meat. So, with a flick of her head, Cindersmella stormed away, not noticing that her lucky scarf had fallen to the ground.
Back in the village, all the villagers were working hard to collect the ingredients that could go in the borscht. Their prize ingredient was the gardener's giant carrot. 1 foot across and 4 feet long. It was magnificent.
By the time Cindersmella was back, they were just starting to put in the first ingredients. In went cabbage, lettuce, beets, and potato. There was also celery, peas, and, of course, the giant carrot.
Just as the carrot was about to hit the boiling water, it sprouted arms and legs, jumped out of the gardener's hands, and ran away down the road, all the time shouting, "Run, run, run, as fast as you can! You can't catch me, I'm the Carrot Top Man!" All the villagers ran after him, but they couldn't catch up.
At the castle, Prince Stinks-a-Lot was starting to feel lonely. He longed to join in the villagers' festivities, but as he was staring out his window into the distance, he saw a peculiar sight. A giant carrot was running through the forest with a group of villagers trailing behind. "I shall stop that troublesome carrot, and all the villagers will love me. What a perfect plan made by a perfect prince," Prince Stinks-a-Lot bragged.
And with that, he rushed to the door. Suddenly, he remembered that a village girl had dropped her purple scarf, so he grabbed it and hoped that he would meet her again. And so, he flew out the door.
Up ahead, Prince Stinks-a-Lot could hear the shouts of angry villagers as they chased the magnificent carrot. Then, the carrot stumbled right into the path of Prince Stinks-a-Lot. With one swift movement, the prince had captured the carrot, using only the maiden's purple scarf.
He then galloped back to the village, with the villagers in tow, bringing the colossal carrot with him. Once they entered the village, everyone shouted with joy, except Cindersmella, who had finally realized that her lucky scarf had gone missing. "Where, oh where is my lucky scarf?" she cried.
"Oh, lovely maiden, could this be your scarf?" inquired the prince. Cindersmella was speechless. She couldn't believe that the once greedy prince was now thoughtful enough to bring her back her lucky scarf. "Yes, that scarf is mine. Did you come all this way just to return it?" gasped Cindersmella.
"I was on a mission, but I couldn't bring myself to forget you and leave your scarf behind. I love you, Cindersmella." At first, Cindersmella wasn't sure about the prince's love, but as she looked into his eyes, there was no doubt about it. They were married in the morning.
Now, if you're wondering what has happened to Beatrice the beggar, she has now inherited her rightful fortune and watches over the village from her hilltop house, where everyone is always welcome. The prince and Cindersmella lived happily ever after, along with their newly adopted son, Bill the Giant Carrot.
The end.